Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Staxel. One thing I wanted to bring up right here, this is 48 full honeypots, just like last time, but it's less money, so it does seem that the prices maybe vary based on supply and demand or something, you know, to that effect, I'm thinking. Because last time it was, what, 14,000, I think, and now it's 11,000. So, just a guess. Just a guess. So it might be worth it to wait a week or two between sales and just sell big bulk amounts for 100,000 or something. I don't know. Not for sure, but it does seem like the prices have dropped off since last time. It also may be not so much supply and demand, but on a date type basis. So you know, it's winter 6, well, maybe on winter 15th they're worth a lot or something. I don't know exactly how that works, but I don't remember it being so low last time. Anyways, as you guys probably noticed, there was not a Staxel episode for yesterday. And the reason being, if you didn't watch My Time at Portia, my original plan for Staxel, because Staxel and My Time at Portia, let's see, both looked interesting, and I had requested codes for both of them, and I got code for Staxel before I got a code for My Time at Portia, and I just recently got my code for My Time at Portia, and it seems like it would be a pretty fun game. So my original plan was to bounce back and forth between the two of them, so we could check out both of them. And now that we have My Time at Portia, yeah, we'll be bouncing back and forth. Now that's not to say there's not going to be, you know, bonus episodes. I'm planning on bonus episodes oh well, I've got time today to do both, so I'll do both, you know, that kind of thing. So there might be subsequent back-to-back episodes of Staxel or back-to-back episodes of My Time at Portia. It all just depends, because right now I've got a lot of real life stuff going on, basically just with the puppy, taking care of that, and so I'm behind as is, but that shouldn't last for too long. She's just kind of young and she's getting used to everything. So anyways, today what I would like to do is I want to push this warehouse to the point, or this workshop to the point where I can say, okay, this is done. So that, or at least, you know, this upper section is done, right? Is the main thing. I'd like to work on the bottom section too, but I would like to at least start framing in the, putting down a frame for what's going to become the house this year. So the house, honestly, the second year is probably going to be a lot of work on the house and then the underground section. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead, and I think I want to order some stuff. Oh yeah, I need actually these barrels. I was wanting to finish kind of cluttering this area up, and the main thing I want to do is just put a barrel right there, I do believe, and I think that's really it as far as the barrels go. I just wanted one more to put right in there, and then I'm just gonna put that barrel down right there. Alright, so anyways, let me go ahead and order, I don't know, a couple clay jars. Let me order, I think there's a section for this, right? There's, is it furniture section? Yeah. I'm just kind of ordering a few things here, that we can use for decorating. Okay. Also, one thing I wanted to bring up, oh, I forgot to expedite. One thing that I wanted to bring up is on the announcements on the Discord for Staxel. Version 1.2 is now in beta testing. Okay, so I know they released an update right after it first hit beta, testing, and it's the private beta test. Well, I think you can, I'm not sure how private it is. I think you can actually just join it, but I'm not for sure. I'm playing the stable version, you know, because we're running it as a series, but there was an update for it, and then there was an update right after that update with some hotfix stuff, and yeah, it's supposed to be it should be coming out soon, from what it sounds like. So that could be kind of cool. That's not quite what I wanted there. I was thinking it was going to be 1 block tall, little dog statue. Nope. Okay, I ordered a couple things. I'm probably going to have to order some more things, but Just so we can kind of clutter this out a little bit. Just put some little knickknacks up here, you know. The bottled firefly. Ooh, I kind of like that color. Quite a bit. Oh, yeah. I don't think I want it, like, right there next to that one, but I really like that, like, glow it puts off, right? Oh, man. And what if I move this one over more like in here? Oh, look at that. See, I love the lighting in this game because it, like, depends on your light as to the way the lighting comes out. You know, it's not like Minecraft where it's like you just have light. Like, it's just like a general light. Like, this game has its own, like, built-in shaders and everything looks so good. It really, really does. I was wanting to look at this to see the light output. Ooh, look at that. Because I want to put some light on these steps leading down. I actually quite like... And I also want some light in here too, right? I don't know if that's going to be... actually, I think that's going to be enough. Because I want this basement to have kind of some lighting that kind of fits it, right? And these lights, they're a little bit bright, I feel like, for down in the basements. Let's see. I'm actually thinking about bringing this back, though, just slightly. So instead of having it right up against that, I'm going to instead... Oh, it's 4, okay. I'm just going to bring this wall back a little bit, and we'll put the bookcases then right back here, I do believe. Yeah, right back in there. And then I'm going to need some more of this wood. I actually like that wall torch. Alright, so then if we bring that back to there, and I put those right there. Oh, I like that. I like that because it's very, very, I don't know, it's good. It's fitting lighting, I think, for a basement, right? Okay, and then can I put maybe those right there? Can I not? Oh, wait. Rotate. You rotate. There we go. Put those right there. Ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. And then over here, I'm going to need more of these. I'm putting those a little bit higher because it kind of like frames it in, even though technically this would be like just roasting this beam that goes over here. Okay, send me like another, I don't know, 10 of those. I mean, they don't produce very much lighting at all. But I think that's what I like about them is I think part of this game is like doing the lighting as much as it is like just building stuff out, which Minecraft just doesn't have that feature. I love this lighting. I love it. I love it. Alright. That right there. And there we go. Now it's bright enough to work down here and do things and put things up. And there we go. And then it'll lead into the cave section. And then, whoops, cancel. Let's see, right up here. I think if I just do torches like that, kind of leading down into this, I think it looks good. I do believe so. So we kind of leave the lighting up here is almost like a tavern look. And then you head down here and, you know, it's more of like a basement lighting, I feel like. I don't know if I want additional ones like right there and right there. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's a little bit too bright then. I kind of want like a softer, I almost feel like pulling these up might be a good idea, and maybe pulling those up might be a good idea. So it's a little bit softer through the middle here and leads back into there. Yeah, I think so. I think I like it more like that. Aha, okay. Okay. Anyways, so we got a little bit of clutter here. I feel like I want like some kind of plant. Right? I feel like a plant really needs to be up on that little knick-knack thing. Honestly, I might go with like a... Ooh, bonsai. Let me look up... let's see. Bonsai. This is the only bonsai. Small bonsai. Yeah. Okay. Let's order that, and let's expedite and see if that kind of fits what I'm looking for. I want some kind of a little plant up there on the little knickknacks area. Oh, small bonsai tree. And maybe have it setting, like right in there. Maybe so. Yeah, and maybe I want one of their plants. Let's go with like a... How about that hydrangea? Oh, there's little trees. I totally didn't see those before. Okay. Send me that. Let's expedite it. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I really haven't even used that much money today. Like, in truth. I wonder how big this thing is. It says small, so I'm hoping it is actually small. Not really. It's not really small at all. But I do want to put some little plants like that, like often like over here. Like you come in, there's just some like little clutter up here as well. I was really wanting like some sort of a rug. Like that's what I really need. It's like a rug or a mat. Is there not anything to that effect at all? Nothing at all? Because, like, on the floor, I want that contrast. Or I want that just like that wood look, right? Because it fits the building very, very nicely. But I want something to have, like, carpet down in small spots to contrast that. But the thing is, if I use carpet blocks, it doesn't actually work as intended at all. Because the way the carpet... You have to pull up the floor and then... Let's see, like if I was to order, say, blue checkered. Let me go ahead and get like 20 of those, okay? And let me expedite. Actually, let me just teleport home and sleep. That's fine. It's about to be bedtime anyways. What do we got here? Alright, so we have 30,380. And those are growing. Okay. Good morning. Alright, we got these blue checkered pieces, so if we were to pull up the floor here, just as kind of an example, well, I would love to see rugs. And I put this down, see it does that. Which is kind of sad. I wish it would do that. And it would look alright, like, but you can't get it to really sit on top of these blocks. One thing I have not tried, though. Let me try this. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not going to be able to put, like, a rug down. So I'm hoping that maybe in 1.2, there's, like, rugs added. If not, I'm going to look on the workshop. Maybe see about grabbing, you know, some kind of rug or something that I can put down to give some contrast. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to use, like, flowers and little things like that to kind of add some contrast to this room. And break up all this brown. So, because I want it to be, you know, wood floors, wood beams, and the wood storage. Because there's not really any other good storage. The metal stuff doesn't look all that great in here. So let's get just a nice little variety of. I meant to just order 2 of those, not 3, but whatever. And I'll get like 2 of those. We'll get a couple primroses, potted tulips. I don't know if all of these are like. I don't know the sizes for sure. I looked at a lot of these in my creative world, but I've forgotten. Oh, also hedges. That's another thing that... That's corners. Go ahead and send me, I don't know, like 4 corners. Send me, I don't know, 4 ends. Then send me like 40 hedges. And then we might look at some shrubs and stuff. Because I'd also like to do some of the exterior. Oh, I need to expedite this. 528, that's fine. Money is no concern. Money is not a concern when you have this much. Almost 30,000. Okay, so we got these sunflowers. I want to say, oh, those things are really, really big. Those are like, I don't know. I think sunflowers are naturally, they're pretty big, but, okay, this is a little bit more kind of what I was looking for. And actually, is there any like little tables? Little tables would be kind of cool too. I'm gonna order a couple of these. I'm also gonna order like a couple of these. Yeah, I'm gonna try those too. Let me expedite that. Wow, over 1,000 to expedite those. Alright, see, the only thing is, yeah, see, that's gonna be so brown, but what if we did like these? Maybe. And then did our potted plants on that. Oops. No, I didn't. I just want one. Actually, what? Because this is placing the items. What if we put sunflowers? Oh, I like that. Whoops. Grab one of those off there. Oh, no, I don't want both of them. I just want one of them. There we go. Yeah, see, I like that. It adds a little bit of contrast. I still want like a big rug right here. Would be so nice. And like maybe a rug over here and a rug over here. Oh, in a perfect world. In a perfect one. What about these? The primroses. Like right there, maybe? I think that would be pretty good. And then we've got these potted tulips as well. So I'm thinking, like, what if we put these... Like maybe one back there. Does that clip? It kind of clips through. You need a scythe. I don't want to... Really? Am I going to have to, like, slice that? Watch, it's going to, like, cut the flowers and I just get back the pot or something. No? It just vanishes. Are you serious? Did not... The pot's gone and everything. You'll get nothing back. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Hopefully that gets fixed. I should think that you can move potted plants without just cutting them down like that. Yeah, see, that's the way that way doesn't clip through, it doesn't look like. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, let's see. We've still got... Oh, yeah, we got this one. And I actually think this would look pretty good. Just kind of right in there. Just add a little bit of greenery around through here. Add some life and whatnot. Okay, so we've got... Those sunflowers are just so big. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with those things. What about this big dog statue? Yeah, that's like an outside decoration for sure. Okay. I think that's probably good. I mean, I could put some stuff in these little corners here, but I don't really want to put necessarily maybe more flowers. Instead, I think I'd rather have something else, I think. I do think that looks better, adding those flowers in. Okay, let me take a look here. Because I want like some kind of a nice corner decoration. Not necessarily flowers. I wouldn't mind having some kind of like potted sugarcane type, like reeds. Would be kind of cool, but I don't think there's anything that really fits what I'm looking for though. In terms of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold out. Since that update isn't too far in the future, I'm going to hold out on these corners. I don't know that I want to put a bunch more plants. Maybe a few more, maybe a little bit. We'll see. But I think right now, just adding in that bit of plants, just to add some greenery, I think it looks a little bit better. Kind of bringing that clutter in to here. And then the lighting down here is much better. Okay, so I'm going to leave the basement down here alone for right now. By the way, I do want to test something though. Because right down here I've got... Let me pull up some of this because I'm just kind of curious to see if carpet works well with these like... Yeah, see, that looks better. That looks more like a rug that I could use down here, but it doesn't work with those flooring panels. And I would also love like, you know, rounded floor. I mean, rounded rugs would be kind of nice too, but... So they will work with these little half blocks, but they don't work with the full blocks with like the top and everything. So, I love this little area. It's just kind of, I don't know, kind of like a little peaceful area. Alright, so anyways, let's pop outside and do a little bit of work out here. And I want to kind of look at these hedges and see... Yeah, see, we're not going to be able to see the brick behind them, it doesn't look like. But that's okay, I think. Because that looks a lot better, I believe. Like if we brought this around and then we need like a corner piece... And I don't know, maybe have this hedge run around like the length of it, and then once it hits the front here, and what I'll probably do, I don't know if I want the corner or an end. I'll tell you what. Bring this along like that, and then maybe I'll do like an end like right there. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, I brought that around. I've still got to order some more blocks, but why does this pop out right there? Oh, you know what it is? It's this ground piece. Okay, there we go. Everything's even now. And just kind of add like some, I don't know, some contrast. I would like some stuff. I'm going to look around and see. I don't know if there's really any exterior decor, but I'll probably play around with that and see about maybe adding some stuff. But let me clear back a little bit of this real quick. And I found that just clicking the stuff, it's a little bit more clicky, but it's faster than charging up the tools, I feel like. Alright, so kind of what I'm thinking is I want a whale. I want a nice little whale sitting back in this corner. There's probably going to be a couple around the farm, but... oh, let me check these tangerines, actually. Are these... no, they're growing healthily. Okay. Maybe if we put the whale, like, sitting right in there. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, like, a main thoroughfare that kind of runs through this farm. And so I do want a couple, like, little spots with whales. And then back in here, this will kind of be, like, probably right in here will be, like, the entrance to our house. So, you know, you come out of the house and you got the workshop, the apiaries, the orchard's going to run back along through here. Yeah, it's a long way from being done, as you can tell, but... Alright, so what do we want to... or what do we want to work on next? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's, there was one thing I remember seeing in the creative world, and it is... I believe there is a wind chime, right? Yeah, this right here. I do want to get... just send me, like, one of those. And then also, like, a path. Some kind of a path block. I don't know if we want to go with, like, rough stone... white bricks, tile plaza. Yeah, I'm thinking between the rough stone and the cobblestone. But I think the rough stone just has a lot more life to it. Let me order like 10 of these. Let's see, I think they're going to be, like if I was to pull up a little bit of this stuff here, and then we put down those. Okay, they're actually below the grass. I was thinking they might be above the grass. Alright. But that could do for some really nice pathing, because, like, I like it because it kind of has a bit more character than this just flat cobblestone. Right? I think it'll look pretty good, but I've got to pull up, I've got to go through and pull up all of this main walkway, right, for the farm. And it'll probably end up being larger than 2 wide, but for right now I'm going to start with 2 wide. And I mainly just want to get this started. We'll do a lot more like pathing and landscaping and exterior work, you know, in the coming episodes. But, oh yeah, I kind of like that. Let me go order a few more of those, like a bunch of those. So go ahead and send me 200. Yeah. And I probably won't expedite. 500 to expedite. No, I'm not going to expedite. I've got plenty of stuff I can pull up. Until the next day, so that's not a problem. We've also got this wind chime, and I remember seeing this thing, and I think this would actually look pretty good. Like, I think I actually want it on like the corner, like right in there. I think that'll be a bit better. Let me see if they have any other exterior type decorations, because I would like. I don't know if it would be under plants, maybe. Like maybe this is exterior type stuff. Oh, and you know what I would like to have? Let me get some crates. Let me go ahead and get like 5 of these for right now. And let me get maybe a couple empty crates, and then I'm thinking like red fruit, yellow fruit, just like one of each of those. And then there's also like little baskets. Let's get some of these. Okay, that'll be good. And I got that stuff ordered, and then I'm also going to want those barrels that we put up. Because I want this place to kind of look like outside of it, maybe have like some crates and things like that, maybe over towards this side. And then what we'll do is we would have the pathway kind of run up, which we're going to do lighting out here soon too. Oh, I can actually see down inside of there. Oh. Let's just bring this up. I've got so much cleaning up, where this farm used to have like that cobblestone that kind of ran through here. Oh, it's hammer to break that. Okay. Let's teleport home and let's sleep. I kind of wanted to get started at least a little bit on the outside, right? Because our farm still looked kind of bland. I'm pretty happy with where the workshop's at for the first year. The main thing, I'm kind of curious to see like how some things evolve in the coming updates that we can like later add to our farm. But just fall in the hole. Okay, I was making some inventory space there. And I may end up changing this grass, but for right now that'll be fine right there. Alright, so our rough stone, we'll just kind of bring this through the farm. And I like it because I think it's fitting for a farm without being like too... Like if I go with like a tile, I just don't think that fits a farm. This is more like little pathway. It's not like we have vehicles or anything like that, so we shouldn't have like paved roads running through a farm, I don't feel like. Alright, Diana, you are gonna have to get up out of there. Or not. Actually, what does this look like? That has that like underbelly, like beams as well, like the dirt ones do. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so there we go. And I still need to do some exterior lighting and stuff, but and then I've got to get this stuff pulled up. Oh, that looks so much better, having an actual road. Minus the fact that Diana Prince is like stuck inside of that one end of it, but that's fine. Okay. Now that road will continue off in this direction. I'm probably going to have it come over a little bit and then go up. You know, once it clears these apiaries a good ways. And let me see, are these tangerines in? No. They are growing healthy. Okay, and then I've got these crates. Let's go ahead and set these things up, because what I'm thinking is I want this to have kind of like basically stuff has been shipped to the workshop, right? And it hasn't yet been opened. So maybe if we just kind of like do a little bit of mix match here. Let me grab like some barrels, and I'll put maybe like one on top of there, and then we'll put like one setting right there. And then we have like these crates, and maybe I'm shipping things too, you know. And let's see, we'll put like an empty one there, and I don't know if like fruit being in the weather like that, if that's a good idea. But you know what? That's okay. We're going to do it. We'll put a little bit of fruit right there. We'll put... And I'm going to use these baskets actually, these little fruit baskets. I'm going to put some around the orchard once we get that all sorted. Like have like some little fruit baskets that are setting like underneath the orchard trees. Like we've actually been out there picking fruit, you know. People have been working in that area. And then maybe right there throw a basket down. I think that's good on that. Still got a couple of these orange ones, but actually let me break that. Let me switch it with the orange fruit crate. There we go. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. Like there's some actual stuff happening on the farm, right? And which we're gonna have to move this. We're gonna have like a little shipping and receiving area, and we're gonna do some storage around that as well. Originally my thoughts were to put it in the workshop, but since you can only have one of these, I'd rather have an actual like dedicated shipping and receiving area. This may be a little bit more centered in the farm and not like an indoor area. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And yeah, we've cleared those apiaries, so let's go ahead and just bring our little pathway up. Like maybe just so like right here, and then we'll bring it across from there. And of course this is all like leading into us working on the house. It's just I got to get the road in so we know the exact placement of the house. And then what we're going to do is the house, we're actually going to build it from the basement up, I think. So I think probably all the buildings that we build are going to have basements, because they're going to connect into our big like underground cave little like pathways. So I think it's coming along out here. It's looking better, I do believe. Let me go ahead and get some. Do we have like some outside lamps? Actually, I don't think that we do. No, not really. What if I just use like the torches? Because I don't necessarily want the big lamps out here. Oh, but can I put a torch? Yeah, but it doesn't really fit. It doesn't really look right. What if I just put like a torch there, and I would love like some kind of like standing metal lamp or lantern right there, but I don't know. I have no clue. And then what we can do is we can come around and maybe put like a torch there. Stick a torch right there and kind of give this some lighting, some exterior lighting around it. Maybe actually put like a torch on all these beams. I'm not going to put one right there because it'll actually look kind of bad, I think. But that way we kind of have like a little bit of a glow on the outside at nighttime and stuff like that. So one right there. Set like one right there. And I think it's going to add a bit to that building. And let me go order like a couple more of those torches real quick. These right here. Go ahead and send me like another, not 120, just like a good 20 would be good. And let's see. Do I have anything though that I could use on the top of those little like where you enter to make it not look so bad? I know there's like a capstone somewhere in here, but there's only a white capstone, and I need like a gray that matches those bricks if I use a capstone. Otherwise, it's just gonna look funny. I could put these blue, like the rune statues, but they're way too big for up there. I need something that's a lot shorter. Yeah, see, there's those capstones, but it's not quite the right color that I'm going to need. Oh, it looks like are these tall hedges? I think they're tall hedges. It does look like it. We may have to use some of those. We got hanging moss. Okay, I ordered just some general exterior decoration stuff. Oh, and I didn't expedite it. Let me go ahead and expedite so we can finish. I still need to bring the hedge around the back. 178 to expedite all that. That's not bad at all. The only question is, do I have enough storage for it? I'm not for sure. Not for sure about that. Oh, Diana got out. Haha. Good. That means I can put the rest of this in here. I've got to clean up like all this just mess everywhere. Alright, so our little torches, I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll just go ahead and run these around real quick. And then we'll do like that. And then some right in here. And we're going to work on the back side a bit later. Not right this second. So, I'm trying to get just the front section here sorted out. And then, honestly, I'm going to have to pull up all this grass too. And like pull that out. Just like the loose weeds. We will come back and add like some flowers and stuff, but more like controlled. Oh, and we got these little bushy trees. I've got like some of these, which would look kind of nice, but I've got to pull all this up before I do that, I do believe. Okay, there's a little pathway. I don't know if I want pathways running in front of these apiaries or not. I kind of want to leave it like kind of grassy through there. But I've got to rework all this grass a bit later, but not yet. Not yet. Okay, and then we have these like nice potted plants. And I was thinking maybe we could put like, maybe not a tree right there. That would be kind of bad. Like, in theory, like we're trying to grow a tree right here. But maybe that, just to kind of break it up. Because, like, I want something there, but at the same time, I mean, I've got this window here. I think this will be alright. So I'll probably just put that little potted plant there, and I think that'll be good. And I do like the different textures of grass, but kind of what I'm thinking is if we were to pull up, like, just like right along the road here, so it's not like so high, like the grass is like growing into the road like that, and just kind of bring this out a little bit more. And I've got to, I don't know, I've got to shape it all up, but yeah, maybe start like cleaning that little area up like that. And actually this little basket, this little empty basket, I'm going to bring this in here and just put it like right in there. And actually you can put items into this. So maybe like I've got like some stone. Just place a little bit of that in there, and then maybe like I don't know, maybe like a mushroom. So it's like things that I've gathered or something, like just sitting there. Just little details like that, I think will really, once they add up, you know, they're gonna really bring it together. Okay, I love that. It's so much better with like a little bit of exterior work. We still have more to do, but it's a start. And I love the glow of those lights. I brought this back to here. Just kind of cutting, because really that's what I'm doing, is I'm just kind of landscaping this out. What I'm planning is next episode we are going to be working on laying out like a foundation floor plan of blocks for the house. Like the actual house. So kind of what I'm thinking is the pathway is going to run straight up through here. And there will be like more little road connections. It's not going to be just straight through like with that one curve over to the house. Like right up here, it kind of breaks off, goes to the apiary, breaks off, goes to the workshop. And then we're going to have it, you know, break off and go to the well. We'll have it break off and go over there, break off and go over there. And then this will probably keep going straight. So I kind of want the, like, there's going to be a lot of little pathways, like different little sections of the farm. But this is like just general first bit of a road that needs to come down. And then I figure we'll have like the main hub of the farm, like around here. And maybe have, you know, a barn off in that direction or something. The barn will actually probably be closer, more like where the house is at. Currently is kind of what I'm thinking, like the barn and chicken coops and stuff like that. I do believe so, but we'll see. We shall see, because I got a lot of planning and stuff coming up for this to figure out exactly how we're gonna, because we're really gonna start spreading out now that we have the workshop. And I mean, it's pretty well nailed down. I mean, like I said, there's a little bit of detail stuff left to do to it. But for the most part, I mean, it looks good. There's some nice clutter in here. I would like some more clutter, but it's things that I really don't have access to at the moment. So I'm hoping to see those kind of things added, like a little bit more decorative stuff. Hopefully in 1.2, there's also mods I can always look at. So we got a little bit more clutter, a little bit more life in here, and then, you know, we head down here, and I mean, this is the basement. It's storage and some extra little tables and stuff like that leading into the cave section. It's going to connect everything up, which is going to be awesome trying to do all that without any form of a map or anything. And then some nice little exterior work that kind of brings it all together, so. But anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. Next episode, like I said, we are going to be putting down like just a floor plan type thing for our actual house. So maybe we can find a place to call home and start getting into a little bit of cooking as well, for the, you know, moving into the next year. But like I said, we're probably going to dig out the basement first, start with that, and then we'll build the house up, like upwards. So the kitchen will be on the first, like the ground floor once we hit that. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care. Stay safe. I really like the farm from this little hilltop. We're going to have to do something like this so we can kind of look over the farm as things progress. So, but anyways, I will see you guys next time.